Our dinghy davit just snapped. Don't worry, I'm gonna write it all down for you guys so you know. There's too much stuff going on.
We were on full sail and it was so hard to flip the dinghy over again.
It's a proper reason for doing it. It's because it's quite dangerous still when it's the exclusion zone, so.
Let's go.
So we're doing some fishing and the birds like the look of our lures and Elaine's having to scare them off. They're pretty keen on it. Well, we're making okay progress. Captain Elaine has us at 5.5 knots at a pretty good angle actually. We have a lot to give up, so we should be able to have a nice, about a 7 knot run on the way in for the last sort of 8 or 9 miles. So our dinghy davit just snapped.
No, lay on the floor.
The dinghy davit just snapped and dropped our whole back of our dinghy in the water, and then we cut the other rope down so she was in the she was upside down in the water, and we had full sail and we used our spinnaker halyard to flip her over again. The whole motor's underwater.
It's getting tough, eh? It's getting tough on Boraniero. We were on full sail and it was so hard to flip the dinghy over again.
A jib out, a main. We had a dinghy dragging with its engine upside down behind the boat. Yeah. The bows of the davit still up there. We had to cut it down.
We were like able to jump in the water. I was like, make sure you hold on to the dinghy. Like,
it was a man overboard. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have jumped in because it was just a dangerous thing to do.
Yeah, it was very dangerous.
Before I had the anchor down, I had someone on shore radio me on channel 16. We went down a couple of channels and he said, I'm a taxi driver here, I can help you out, whatever. I said, hey, if you can get me a mechanic tonight to strip my motor and get all the salt out of it, get the oil back through, blah, 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 I'm your man. If someone can take it to a workshop with as much fresh water as they like, they can soak it all down, they can strip it all down properly, let it all drain out. So I said to him on the phone, oh, how much is? Oh, not too much. How much is not too much? It's a public holiday. He says, yeah. It won't be any more than 200 EC currency. So 200 EC currency is $74 US.
Which is good. What do you want, Abel?
We don't know, I want another license plate. But
okay, you can talk about the engine too.
Montserrat.
Yeah, I got one.
Yeah.
Bring it down with you.
And watch it.
Just one.
And watch it. He's the #1 mechanic, right? Sky.
Just don't worry, I'm gonna write it all down for you guys so you know. There's too much stuff going on.
Alright.
Barracuda.
Yeah. Just eating fish in the sea.
You like them?
Yeah, man.
Really?
Very nice.
Montserrat made world news headlines following the dramatic eruption of the Soufriere Hills volcano in 1995, destroying the city of Plymouth, leaving more than 4,000 inhabitants homeless. Although the volcano is no longer perceived to pose a serious threat, 2/3 of the island was declared an exclusion zone, and special escorted police must accompany all visitors to the volcanic site. And that's where the kids play soccer. What a view.
Yeah, FIFA has built some of them around the island for the kids.
Incredible.
Yeah. It's amazing.
And
the smell that comes from here.
And that's your favourite mango tree we just passed?
That was my favourite mango tree.
The sweetest flavour.
Sweetest flavour. So a local mango as well. It's called the hairy mango.
A hairy mango?
Yeah. It's
18.
Yeah, but it's really, really nice.
So that right there was the recording studio?
Yeah, called Air Studios. That's where all the guys made their music. Beatles, Elton John.
Elton John, look at that.
Look. Phil Collins.
Phil Collins.
Paul McCartney, Dire Straits, The Police, UB40, and Luther Vandross, all these guys recorded the music up there.
Nice, very, very famous. And it's still open?
No, it's been abandoned since 97.
Abandoned since 97?
Yeah, because
Alright.
it's kind of in the exclusion zone.
In the zone?
Yeah.
And the exclusion zone means you can't build anything anymore in the area?
Not you can't build, everyone had to move out of the exclusion zone.
Okay. We think this is a made up story, but the idea is that we've met this guy down here and he's given us a radio and we've had to get permission to come in so they know exactly how many people are on site in case it erupts again, is my understanding. Okay, here's my question.
Sure.
The reason that we've got a radio and that this person's met us here is in case it erupts, they need to know exactly how many people are on site?
Because it's still the abandoned area, it's still the exclusion zone.
They need to know who's on site.
They need to know who is in there, what time they go in, what time they get out. So the police will escort us in and back out.
So this is like police stuff, this is good.
Yeah,
All
FBI
right.
kind of
This is
stuff.
all right. So we're in the exclusion zone and we've had to get permission. You guys did a permit this morning to ask permission to come in. And that's why you guys, they say there's a fee for the police.
So
Someone's had to
accompany
be
us.
out here, they've got to accompany us, there's radios, it's a proper reason for doing it. It's because it's quite dangerous still and it's the exclusion zone, so.
Security reasons.
And super dangerous, like the volcano could erupt any minute, so.
No, not any minute.
No, not really. Yes, everything's abandoned and this was the high school and this is the
Heading into Plymouth itself.
into Plymouth town. All abandoned.
All abandoned.
Just too dangerous to be here. So the steam on the top of the volcano there is covering it, but we are in the middle, would you say?
You're in Plymouth.
We're right in Plymouth here where the volcano went through and all the buildings are half underground, I guess.
Covered by pyroclastic flow. Pyroclastic flow. Hot ash.
Hot ash, there you go.
How many people used to live here?
We had about 12,000 people on the island.
And so if the vehicle's been turned to face out
Yes, with your engine running.
for protocol.
Yeah. You have to do all of that if you want to be alive
This is like
here.
modern life, Bear Grylls sort of stuff happening here.
Observatory, Ellen Eve Taxi and Tours at the jetty area. Over.
So this building here was that one there. So is that a 3-story building?
No.
2
that's
stories? 5-story building.
Yeah.
So there's 1.5 left.
Yeah.
Wow, incredible.
So we are on the water.
Yeah.
Like,
all
Originally
area-
this was water, yeah.
Originally this was water.
It's a sea container. Like a shipping container, that's a sea container. You can see the doors here.
Yeah.
wow.
And they were stacked on top of each other. There's probably, what, 2 underneath this maybe?
Maybe 2.
Maybe
Some
2?
areas of-
So when it happened, where were you?
I was over on the other side. Which, 97 or 95?
Both.
Okay, 95, I was at the Montserrat Springs Hotel.
Okay.
That's where my mom worked. That's where I worked for a little bit. So that's where I was in 95. Yeah. Ever since she was a young girl, she worked here. She was one of the chefs in the kitchen. I just started working here. So this was reception. Our gift shop and souvenir shop.
Completely buried.
This building was a hotel called Flora Fountain. That's a toilet stuck into the ashes right there.
And the entrance of the supermarket.
Still smoking away. After visiting the town of Plymouth, it's an absolute unforgettable experience and highly recommended if you ever visit Montserrat to check out the old volcanic site in Old Plymouth town. If you drink from this burn, to Montserrat you will return.
Yeah, you will return right back here to Montserrat.
We'll come back.
Yeah, hi guys. We're
Hi
Al.
to you guys.
and Eve,
Taxi and tours.
Lawrence and Yvette.
From Elle and Eve Bus Taxi and Tours.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're welcoming everyone to our lovely island of Montserrat. Everyone's welcome, and we'll take you on the tour of a lifetime. You won't imagine what you will expect, but you'll be so amazed by all you see. So just come on down to Montserrat, whether by yacht, plane, ferry, whatever. We're here. Just give us a ring when you come down, and we're here to take you out.
Goodbye, Montserrat.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm heading to
Let's go.
Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else.
Rounding the northern point, and we're going to round the corner, set sail for quite a loop with our captain today, Captain Alain.
Just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out. So try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in.
Thanks for watching. See you next week as we are taking you to Guadeloupe and Dominica.
We join the local rusters and head down the river to check out the set from the Pirates of the Caribbean. As we get new crew member Roscoe on board, we take the plunge into some deeper water to find our next meal. And boy, does Roscoe come up with the goods.